It's 7:40 in the morning and I'm doing my walk just so I can have a little bit of exercise because I haven't done this for a long time, and I feel like my face is like getting so chubby again. And how beautiful it is today. It's just so beautiful. It's raining in some parts of Texas already. We had our rain a few days ago, and now it's a lot cooler than the past 2 days. Still a little bit muggy, but it's a lot cooler. So thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Shower time. So just bread, avocado, egg, and that's it. And my breakfast is done. I had already my coffee. I'm just gonna finish what I had this morning. And of course, while doing my eBay at the same time in Postmark. So I am parked in my local post office now, and it's kind of like it's gonna rain. I am dropping off my sales from the weekend. Yesterday I made like 4, both Postmark and eBay. So okay, so for all of you, these are pre-owned items, my personal items, and some are thrifted, and I post them on eBay and Postmark. So today I am going to ship them so the buyers can be happy because I'm shipping them quickly. So let's go ahead and drop them off, and then after that I'm probably going to play this closet, and I am going to visit another thrift store. So go with me today. This is for the day vlog, so let's go. So here's my sales, and they're about to be dropped off here at the post office. The labels are already printed. Not much going on this weekend, but at least I have 4, and I'm happy about that. So let's go. That's the post office. So my packages had been dropped off, and they're on their way to the buyers already, of course. But I have something to share about USPS lately. They're having really, like, very slow tracking and moving of packages and whatnot. So there's this buyer that actually had asked me just about a few hours ago about his order that he hasn't received yet, but it had actually been in their local post office for like maybe more than a week now. So yeah, if you are experiencing the same, we'll get through the end. Hopefully. Yeah, it's not fun when you lose a package along the way, or you cannot track, or you are able to see just part of the tracking, but then it stops somewhere and there's no way already to trace it. So the lady at the local post office here, she's very nice. Of course, they know me already, and I drop packages there all the time, and she is going to give me a call after she's gonna get an answer for her email to the Tennessee and the Arkansas post office, because the buyer is in Arkansas and the last tracking says it's still in Memphis. So that's just my story about packages today. And now I am going to one of the local Goodwills and check out what they have in there, and maybe to play this closet, and maybe to HEB. So let's go. It's really pretty today, guys. It's only 89 degrees, and yeah, it's just a really great day to be doing things, and just be roaming around. So let's go. Sa Colombia. And it's a pink tag for $1. There's another pink tag.
Your friend, is he a DJ or does he play music?
Alright everyone, so now it's time for me to make some lumpia. It's 7 o'clock I think at night already. So this is my mixture of meat. It's chicken and pork with some finely chopped carrots and green beans, onions, garlic, and the lumpia powder that you can buy from any Asian stores. You just say lumpia Shanghai mix. And these are my wrappers, so they are individually separated, and I have to roll it right here at the chopping board. And then me and my husband are going to have the first taste to see if my lumpia is good. So these are gonna be frozen, so I can give this out to people who are wanting some lumpia, specifically at work. So let's go and make some. It's very easy. I didn't have to show to you anymore the mixture because that's just ground pork and chicken. I mix it usually because I don't want just chicken because it's kind of dry when you do that. It's just chicken. So it's good to have a little bit of moist in there, and the pork makes it moist. So this is like a lot probably. You just put that scoop there, and so my hands are clean, okay? My hands are definitely clean. When you're making lumpia, you have to make it with love, so it's gonna be good. Just like the rest of the food that I'm making, you have to think about the people that you love. That's the reason why you're making this food, right? So now it's like that, right? Now you have to close it, roll it, baby, and then seal it on both sides. So these lumpia wrappers, you can buy them from the Filipino or Asian store. The Filipino store usually have the best wrappers because our lumpia is the best. No kidding. But yeah, so this is how it looks now. Just keep rolling, okay? And make sure that it's not too tight, it's not loose, so it's just enough. And then to seal it, I have flour and water, and all you gotta do is just dip your hand there and then just roll it right there. So it's like you're making dumplings, like, you know, like you see them all the time on YouTube and whatnot, or some food channels, and you just roll it there. So I'm kind of worried about this first batch here because this was left over from when I made the lumpia like about 2 weeks ago, but I think it's still good. It's kind of just a little bit dry at the ends, but I think it's still gonna work because once these are frozen, these are gonna stick to each other, and then plus it's gonna set right here first. So that's how it looks. And me and my husband are going to cook. I'm gonna probably fry like about 6 pieces, so 3 for me, 3 for my husband, and that's just our first taste to it. So I'm not gonna keep videoing while making it. I'll see. It's actually ripped because, like I said, these are older. So I have another one that's new, but I want to finish this one because I don't want to waste it. So let's go. It's gonna be okay. Trust me. It's gonna be okay. Okay. So people have different ways of making this. Some people, they cook the meat first. Sometimes I do that, but the oil, as long as you know that it's already cooked inside, it's okay, because the wrapper is super thin and that oil needs to be super duper hot when you fry it. See, so now this one is smaller because it was ripped on the side. You just be careful when you separate it from the plastic because it ripped. So just like that. Okay. So this wrapper can be used for many purposes. It can be used for this particular reason, of course, lumpia making, but also this can be for dessert. This can be for, I don't know what else. Maybe just this and dessert. So okay, roll. Fold on both sides and then you roll again. Okay, and then you dip your finger right there where the flour is in the water, so it can seal the ends, and then you roll and another roll. The rolling is actually the one that's tedious part, I think. Some people, they just put the vegetables in a mixer rather than finely chopping it, but I don't like to do that. I like to do mine as like I chop it on my own, because I like the texture when you eat it, especially when it's hot and crunchy, and oh when it's fresh, it's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna make 6 pieces and then I'll be ready to fry them, just to sample the taste, because we can still add more salt on this if ever it's not enough salt to taste, just to taste, or pepper. Okay, and then that's 4. We're not gonna eat a lot of this because it can jeopardize your sexiness. You can actually. You can eat it by itself, or you can eat it with kanin or rice. Rice, baby. You see my lumpia wrapper? I just don't like the making of this when my back hurts. So make sure you are conditioned to make it. It's fun, especially for first timers. Americans, they always love to ask us how to make it. It's actually very easy, but you just gotta have to have the patience to do it, because not everybody will have the patience to do it. And then now, I'd like to have mine frozen because they're better when they are, the time when you fry it and it's frozen, because they're hard. Because you don't have to thaw it, you just fry it right away. Okay. How many do we have? We have 6. So now what I made are like uneven sizes, but it's okay because I'm trying to make sure that the wrapper that was already open can all be used. So we're working on the sides. We work through it. We work with it. Okay. So I have 6. Let's sample that one first. Okay. They're almost golden brown. Look how pretty they are. And strong. And looks crispy. My husband watching The Bachelorette. Okay, here's our lumpia. That's already cooked. It's hot. It's fresh.
Yeah, Dad brought her some roses. Aww. Aww.
Mmm. Mmm. Yummy. Mo. Mmm. Mmm. You have to dip it. Mmm. Kasi escalamet. Mmm. Meaning it's good. Mmm.